President Ramaphosa is holding an Imbizo at Gamatodi village in Limpopo. We understand the president going to be hearing from community and tribal leaders, taking a look at various issues that are affecting them. Reporter Moloko Moloto is there, following that for us. He's with us this morning. Hello, Moloko. So when it comes to trying to understand what the community is wanting, what are some of the issues that you're aware of? Good morning.
Good morning, Gareth Edwards. Well, the area of Sekhukhune, where the president will be taking his Imbizo today too, it's rich with particularly commodities. It's also rich with water. There are several dams here, but the challenges of joblessness, the challenges of lack of that potable water, they remain, and of course issues of joblessness will be top on the priority list for those people who will be interacting with the president. So they are saying that that is the presidency. The president will be interacting with the communities, getting to hear what issues they raise, but also because this is the district development model which was launched several years ago in eThekwini, KwaZulu-Natal. We see the president crisscrossing the province essentially to try and coordinate all the plans, budgeting, and the efforts of government of ensuring that services reach the communities. It essentially brings together all the three spheres of government at the national level, led by the president, the cabinet ministers, but also the provincial government and the local government at the district level. So planning is happening at the district level, but they always say that they will have to involve all the three spheres of government so that they plan together to avoid a situation where the province will, for instance, plan to bring a particular project only to find that the municipality is planning something else, working in silos, and as a result, you don't see alignment in terms of services with regard to the areas where the services ought to take place.
What time is this all expected to happen as well? Because it's going to be very interesting to get the feedback from the residents afterwards as well, because I'm sure we're going to hear, Moloko, that the president's going to hear their concerns and then he's going to want to come back to them at a later stage as well. But everything you've just highlighted, these are real issues for this community and this area on a daily basis. I'm quite sure they don't want to be waiting a long time to get feedback.
That's correct. Well, firstly, you should expect the president to talk about this particular stretch of roads that you possibly are seeing. This is the R37. It is linking the town of Beggarsfort and Polokwane. Part of it has been improved. It's been expanded from the 2 lanes. It's now 4 lanes, and it's making movement a little bit easier for motorists, but that is not really a long stretch of it. And he certainly is going to be talking about that. In fact, the reason why we are even here is because we were told by the presidency that he is going to start here, that is the president, to monitor, to make an inspection in loco of this particular route. It's not complete, but much of the work seems to have been done, and from here he will certainly be going to the stadium. That is where the main event will be taking place, and the community members will be bussed from their various villages around here to interact with the president. But definitely, Gareth, it's not as if the leaders here from the local municipalities, the district, the province, even up to the president himself, it's not as if they don't know issues here. They know them. At this point in time, it is just to have people speak directly to their leaders, raise issues that, as I say, definitely they know about. Issue of water, for instance. There have been water projects which have been happening here, and many of them have delayed. As much as this event is taking place in Begersfort, but one would expect that the president, being the president of the republic, the premier of the province or his representative, we know that he is still mourning Premier Matabata after his wife passed on. We're not sure whether he will come here, but whoever his representative, they can not only speak about challenges that pertains to this small town of Begersfort, they will have to address issues that are confronting the people of Limpopo and the people of South Africa. And
those are the kind of answers I'm sure that they're going to be looking for, Moloko. I'm going to leave it there for the moment with you. I'll tell you why, because we're going to come back to you on this a bit later when the president arrives, because there are so many issues as well, and you've highlighted so many of them, and you're quite right. They can't just focus on that little area. It needs to be Limpopo as a province as a whole as well. Moloko, I'm going to say thanks to you for the moment, eNCA reporter. We're going to come back to you a little later in the morning once the president does arrive, I'm sure, and hear what that community wants to say to the president himself.